Hey, it's Magda. Welcome back to my channel. I would like to talk more about carnivore diet. It has been promoted so widely right now. So many people go keto, so many people go paleo, and those three names are just new name for old for previous Atkins diet. So because it didn't work, they had to rename it, and now it goes under carnivore diet. As you know, I'm one of these people who was unfortunately dumped to go carnivore. I really regretted. My life just was, I didn't make any progress. Actually, I was just, making regress in my life. Not many people speak about the negative health outcomes they had on the carnivore diet. Many people just disappear. What I see, on Polish YouTube, there was some Polish channels, carnivore channels, anti-vegan channels in the same time, and those people just disappeared. And I see some people also disappeared on English-speaking YouTube. They have been promoting some carnivore lifestyle, and they disappeared. So I think I'm responsible. I have to speak out. It's my responsibility, especially that I was telling you it's good. I couldn't see clearly what's happening to me, and I was so much brainwashed. I would like to show you something that I found today. Just have a look at this clip that I found on Dr. Matthew Nagra, vegan doctor, Instagram. He has some snippet from discussion, debate between Shawn Baker, the biggest carnivore proponent, and vegan doctor Gareth Davies.
Here's a clip from a recent debate between vegan doctor Garth Davis and carnivore doctor Shawn Baker.
I don't know. I will say, I don't know if my diet is going to make somebody live longer. I don't know if it's going to either prevent or increase the likelihood of some disease, because we just don't have the data that shows that.
As one of the biggest proponents of a carnivore diet, Shawn clearly states that he actually doesn't know if this is going to lead to good or poor health outcomes in the long term. I would argue that it's likely to increase risk of colorectal cancer and cardiovascular disease compared to many diets out there just based on prior research on red meat. But what I really want to focus on here is that he still recommends it despite not even knowing if it'll be healthy in the long term. And he continuously puts out information like this, and this, and this, and this. I can keep going. Okay, I'll stop after this one. So he puts this out on social media, presumably to suggest that a carnivore diet may be healthy, or at the very least that red meat isn't unhealthy. But later in the debate suggests that his social media is just for entertainment.
It's one of your more recent videos here, and you don't need to go into like a full thing.
I'll just put the caveat,
but
the social media is kind of for entertainment purposes only in many ways, but anyway, what am I saying here? I don't know.
But my big issue with that is that there's no way he doesn't know that people are going to take what he says and actually implement it into their lifestyle. So this is a message to those who follow him and actually incorporate the information he provides into their lifestyle. He clearly states that he doesn't know if this will be healthy long term, and it may actually be very unhealthy despite what he says on social media. And you can bet that he will not be held accountable if you follow his advice and end up suffering a heart attack.
Yeah, so you see, he doesn't know. There are no studies, obviously. Human is not carnivore. Human is a primate mammal. Human body runs on glucose. Human likes sweetness. Cat, he doesn't care for sweet taste. He will not eat sweet if you give him. He is searching for protein. Human is searching for carbohydrates. And you just look at yourself and compare with yourself with lion. And also, they are calling this diet also lion diet. While lion is not even the biggest, it's not even the strongest, and it's not the longest living animal. The biggest, the strongest, and the longest living animals are herbivore. Obviously, they are plant eaters. They build giant bodies just from eating plants. So without any protein powders, without any meat. Also, why lion, why people think lion is, like some special kind of animal, because of Disney movies where they show this Lion King, story. So it's just all about brainwashing. Few years ago, when I was doing this crazy carnivore lifestyle, I had two visitors from Poland who claimed to be carnivore. And one of those guys, he even was leading like a carnivore group in Poland. I took him to the dairy farm to help a goat farmer that he had some issues that time with his back, and they couldn't carry bucket with water to give this water to goats, and the farmer was so surprised because I could do that, and he was like, oh my god, a woman, she can lift the bucket, but these guys, they couldn't. So I didn't see any special strength. One of these guys, he hit his head in the fence when we was passing a fence, that like a small gate that we have here. So without this sugar, without this glucose, without carbohydrates, he couldn't even pay attention. And you see also this Dan Phoenix, which is now carnivore. He was vegan. Now he claims veganism destroys his health. He hit glass door somewhere in the friend's house, and he damaged his body so badly. So these carnivore people cannot even put attention, just imagine, they cannot, do simple things in their life. Obviously, lack of glucose, it's it's just starvation. It's just starvation. We are not meat eaters. This is just common sense. Also, they are telling you how fantastic they feel on this carnivore diet. Just go to the Instagram, which is called Carnivore Cringe, and there is a lot of snippets from Carnivore Forum where people complain about health. And for example, diarrhea, it's so much popular there. Diarrhea when running, just imagine. And they always start, like 2 months on carnivore and feel great, and then they start with all the problems. Someone did a really good point, like time to wear an adult diaper, just like our ancestor did. Yeah, it's very ancestral, having diarrhea, less sleep but tired, constipated, cannot sleep. He wakes up after 5 hours. Obviously, high cortisol, lack of glucose, lack of carbohydrate makes you awake. You cannot sleep, plus probably caffeine usage. So high cortisol, the body is awake because the body wants you to go and find some food, some glucose source, and then you can sleep again. I know very well how it is. The sleep is really, really poor, and then you get a muscle cramps at night. So you can't also sleep normally. This is very interesting. My husband, it's a mouth breather. When he sleeps, the smell is horrific, and when he breathes on me, I want to gag. It wasn't so much of an issue pre-carnivore. The bedroom stinks of his breath, and it's so unpleasant. His breath smells garlicky and funky, even though he didn't eat garlic. Just imagine, of course you're gonna smell terrible from eating, this dead bodies that you should bury in the soil like every other dead, animal or human, and you put it in your stomach, and and the human colon is so long, of course it's gonna smell, because it's, this decomposition process is continue every day, all the time. The body, what is going on with the dead body. You cannot stop this process, unless you're gonna put the dead body in the fridge. But even there, the spoiling, let's say, will continue, this rotting. What else? No bowel movement, of course, for 3 days. Just imagine how you can live like this. You can't go to bathroom. You're gonna think all the time about this, constipation, that just you want this relief, fatigue, of course, lack of carbohydrates. Here, she or he visited a doctor and the doctor is concerned about risk of heart attack, obviously just check 50 plus beauty which had a stroke or carnivore diet. And then Shawn Baker, he said it's not from this, of course. Leg cramps. Oh, I remember at night it was so painful. The strongest leg cramps I've ever had. Fatigue again, constipation, autoimmune flare up, gout. Oh, again, gout symptoms. This is what you can expect when you go for carnivore diet. And look at this. They want you, the people who rule us, they want us to be like this. They don't want us, to live in peace, to live, on high standards. They don't want us to be, plant eaters, because they want us to be barbaric, they want us violent, they want us to be undeveloped and to look like this. And obviously the story about cavemen and this cave paintings is just, it's not true. We used to be always plant-based, period. Problem with bathroom. Look at this. I learned the hard way this week, never trust a fart. So people on carnivore, they fart and they might, it might not be only a fart, just imagine. They tell you that that vegans have a diarrhea. I'm almost 2.5 years back to vegan lifestyle. I hadn't had single diarrhea and constipation. We have a Shawn Baker here, but the picture doesn't open. None of these people, none of these carnivore promoters are farmers. They have no idea how it is to grow animals, to feed them, to clear, all the shit from them, all the poop, all the waste, to kill them, to prepare this dead body. I did it. I think I'm the only one real carnivore. There's only one real person who really tried this lifestyle fully, and it just led me back to veganism. Blood pressure, of course, palpitations again, and so on and so on and so on. Look at this. This is just incredible. So many health issues, and yeah. As Shawn Baker said, nobody knows, because he knows it doesn't serve him, but it's trendy and someone might pay him for this, promotions. Meat industry doesn't use only billboards and television for marketing or any other company. You can use today YouTube, you can pay someone and this person will make channel for you and getting paid for promoting your product, and in this case it just can be meat. All right, I think that's it for today. So yeah, don't trust anybody who doesn't have results that you need. And by the way, if you look in this video how Shawn Baker looks comparing to this vegan doctor, and what I'm saying about look, because anti-vegans all the time, are bashing us vegans. They judge us. They look how we look, and they claim, that our health is destroyed or something. They judge us just on look. They bash us on look. Look at Shawn Baker. Doesn't he looks healthy comparing to vegan doctor? Because vegan doctor, he looks fresh, he looks nice, he looks fit. You can see him in other videos. He looks really, really nice. He has all the hair. And Shawn Baker, he just looks destroyed, from this vegan lifestyle. And go to channel Carnivore is Cancer. Yesterday or 2 days ago, there was uploaded new video about Shawn Baker, and he's getting boobs like size D from all this hormones he eats through meat, vaccines that he eats through meat, steroids he uses, and so on. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.